So yeah, I'm gonna look at this here today. Apparently, yes, Touma almost lost his V card to a whole man too. I think it was 100-year-old. Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, apparently he turns into like a whole chick, some whole girl, Aleister here, and I guess we'll figure out more of what's going on with this whole situation with him and Touma. I don't know, but yeah. And I also want to mention, yeah, the whole thing with me being back in college right now. I know you guys can tell the scenery is different from the other two older videos. So yeah, I'm back. Not too much work right now, but later on it will become a little bit more, yeah, like a little bit more work for me. So I mean, I'm gonna still try and like upload whatever I can, but it just may be slower. But yeah, definitely not like a 2 videos per day or something, or probably even a video per day. Yeah, like it may either come out really late, like how it kind of was anyways. It just pretty much nothing at all, maybe even for 3 days straight. I don't know, but I don't think it'll get that bad. But I'm gonna just start it up here. Hope you guys will enjoy this. Make sure you like, subscribe, and yeah, let's get this reaction started.
This volume of Index was a roller coaster.
A roller coaster.
Coronzon was revealed in the previous book, determined to bring ruin to Aleister Crowley. As the three heroes began the battle against her. And not only did Accelerator confront the person who made his life a living hell, Hamazura adopted a baby, and Touma nearly lost his V card to an 100-year-old Satanist turned lolly. This series truly is the abyss. Make sure you stay to the end.
I'm telling you, them and their girls and fan service lollies.
One of the best arcs in the entire Toaru franchise.
But it's alright.
The story continues as Aleister in his new body thinks, what better way to test out being a girl by asking Touma to take him or her now, I guess. Aeon, use the right pronouns. It's the modern internet. She wants Touma to take
the modern,
dark and have his way.
Pause. Like what?
Make sure you use every bit of your hold on. I thought this was a Christian novel. After
nah, bro.
Aleister's advances, she forces the windowless building into space, with Coronzon still inside, in order to slow the demon down so Aleister can prepare to fight her accordingly. She tries to escape via the hole in the building, but is stopped by the 1/3 cat MILF, 1/3
but
and 1/3
she kind of a W.
Mina Mathers, and Iwaz, who throws Mina out to give a present to Aleister, as apparently it's his lucky day. Aleister's original body, which Coronzon turned into an avatar, also disintegrated due to the heat from entering the atmosphere. Meanwhile, Hamazura wakes up to find himself in a new Kamen Rider outfit, known as the Processor Suit, with the same AI he is familiar with from wearing the Dragon Rider, known as Aneri. He hears a news broadcast that a person with a similar suit to him is a wanted man, leading Hamazura to think he's being framed. Accelerator is also observing Hamazura from afar, noticing the enhanced strength, which allowed Hamazura to flip an armored car, and it reminds him of his own ability, Vector Control. Hamazura then calls his girlfriend Takitsubo and then tells her to meet up with him before Accelerator attacks him directly. But Accelerator does not recognize his former ally because the suit masks both his face and voice. The suit allowed him to survive the attack, and Accelerator mentioned a key name, A.O. Francisca. Could this be the other man in the suit? The strike from Accelerator leads Hamazura to find an abandoned car in a back alley, with a rather strange noise coming from it. It's a baby.
A baby. Oh, who was that again? Oh no, Lilith. Lilith. I'm mixing it up.
Called Lilith.
Lilith.
If you watch the previous volume summary, you'll know exactly who this is. Mina spots Hamazura running away with Lilith, but is interrupted by Accelerator, and they throw hands. Hamazura then meets up with Takitsubo, but doesn't believe it's actually him, despite him knowing all her bedtime tendencies. He then gets arrested, but none other than A.O. Francisca storms the anti-skill station where he is being interrogated. Hamazura confronts Francisca, who is using biological weapons known as mimetic predators, organisms capable of shapeshifting and causing damage to whatever touches them. Hamazura manages to take Lilith and he escapes. Aleister also guides Touma to a love hotel to try and seduce him once more, to perform sex magic. Yep, sex magic. And no, this is not Fate Stay Night.
Yeah, it's different.
This was actually something the real Aleister Crowley was into. He wrote an entire ass book about it. Sex magic would allow Aleister to create a countermeasure to Coronzon quicker, but after being rejected once more by Touma, she is forced to use the longer method. While Coronzon is still fighting Aiwaz in space, Aleister believes that Coronzon's influence is still around in Academy City, and therefore needs to be prepared, as the demon is planning to take over Academy City.
Okay, got the galaxy in her hair.
To obtain the bank. And no, not the one with money in it. It is in fact the largest database in the city, with a vast amount of futuristic scientific knowledge, which in the wrong hands could bring the world to its knees. Aleister creates a protective charm that will detect Coronzon's influence to both protect themselves and hopefully find a way to find whatever trap Coronzon has planned on Earth. Aleister and Touma visit a hot spring together, because why not? And a pink wind will save the world? What the hell is a pink what?
Hold up, bro.
Oh, hell
oh
no.
okay.
I'm for Touma to give Aleister.
It's not a mixed bath, is it? They separate, aren't they?
Gets a boat again, who finally believes him this time and tells her to bring a baby bottle and diapers, leading to her to think that her boyfriend might have a disturbing new fetish. It is then revealed that the true nature of the processor suit is Academy City's bank database, as the bank would often evolve into different forms in order to disguise and protect itself. Franziska had stolen the suit and placed Hamazura in a decoy version, but this version was interfering with the parent suit due to both being active, meaning Franziska needs the other suit to gain full network access. Hamazura then decides to hunt Franziska down himself, and while they throw hands once more, Lilith the baby appears and seems to be talking via a nurse made of wood. What the hell is happening? This is JoJo tier levels of insanity, I swear. Not that I'm complaining. Lilith has brought none other than her dad, or lolly mum I guess. Yeah, that's a cursed ass sentence, but I don't care. Yep, it's Aleister Crowley, who blasts Franziska with her magic. If you watch my New Testament 18 video, you'd know that Lilith should technically be dead. However, before she died around 100 years ago, Aiwaz sent her soul to a different phase to keep it safe, and now has suddenly decided to revive Lilith after all these years as a random present to Aleister. That doesn't sound suspicious at all. I bet nothing bad will happen 3 volumes later, although she's still an exposed soul.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that video pretty soon, hopefully.
Even though people can still physically touch her. Yeah, it's weird. By the way, if you're enjoying this video and want to see a summary of the next volume, where Accelerator adopts a literal demon waifu made of trash, then help me.
Oh, was it 545? That's all I can remember.
19,000 with 3 zeros. It is revealed that Franziska was none other than the small butt girl, Fran. Yep, that was an obvious hint in the name, and she was being possessed by Coronzon. Aleister then destroys Coronzon's influence inside Fran, freeing her, and destroys the mimetic predators using enough force to create the universe 10 times over. That's a little overkill, but whatever, it's cool. I guess Aleister was so happy Lilith is alive, she wanted to be an absolute savage for no reason. But their problems aren't over yet, since Coronzon activates Index's John's pen mode, using her controller, just like she did in World War III. Index is stopped by Mina Mathers, who shows her a new grimoire that Aiwaz created for her, using the poison from within to destroy the controller remotely. However, Coronzon has other ideas, as she has defeated Aiwaz in space and decides to take over the Windowless building herself, plummeting down at the speed of light to destroy Academy City. Everyone died. The end. But it's not over yet, as that wasn't the real Academy City. Coronzon travelling at such an absurd speed messed up both time and space, and sent her to a parallel timeline, specifically the land connected to Kamisato Kakeru's
so something, of course, now that ties in.
Where most of the magic gods are dwelling to give Coronzon a very warm welcome. Aleister decides he must travel to England in order to destroy the corpse of Sam Mathers, which she believes would sever the contract between Mathers and Coronzon, which would free his second daughter Lola, who Coronzon is currently using as her primary avatar. At least the avatars in Index aren't blue aliens. The 3 heroes of Touma, Hamazura, and Accelerator gather as Accelerator aims his gun directly at Aleister, as Aleister was the true mastermind behind the Sisters Project, where Accelerator was manipulated to murder thousands of clones in order to increase his own power, and also indirectly exposing him to psychological trauma and physical abuse, in addition to all the other messed up shit that happens in the city. Hamazura, however, is willing to let Aleister live, if it means Aleister gives him a different kind of insurance to protect both him and his girlfriend within the city. And Touma, of course, who will save anyone no matter how despicable. Of course he doesn't want Aleister dead. Aleister speaks directly to Accelerator for the first time, saying, "This chaos is the world you wish for without my influence," suggesting Accelerator should help her solve the problem at hand. He then lowers his gun. As Accelerator says, he will remind Aleister of what fear truly is. At the right moment, Coronzon manages to escape World Rejector Land with Nyang Nyang and Top Net on her back by tearing a hole through space. Aleister tells her that thanks to obtaining the bank from the processor suit, he was able to send a virus to every computer in Academy City to render them useless so that Coronzon can't use any of the city's technology. Aleister also issued an order for the entire city to be evacuated too, giving Coronzon a mere shell of Academy City as her prison. The three heroes then decide to team up with Aleister to bring the threat of Coronzon to an end, which also brings us to the end of the volume. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and check out my other light novel summaries if you missed them.
Yeah, that is it for this one. Okay, well, actually, I'm not even gonna lie, that kind of felt short, even though that was a whole 10-minute video. But yeah, I guess I was pretty. Well, I guess not too much craziness going on. I mean, I guess at the end there, you know, like her or basically evacuating everybody and then not being able to use that date or whatever. But that's just me though, that's just me. But yeah, the three heroes, I was about to say three boys, but yeah, the three heroes. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to yeah, I already forgot his name. Like it's like he kind of Hamazura. Yeah, I gotta go back for him because I do remember him and everything going on with like Mugino and all that, you know, the little group. But yeah, I guess it's just the little things. Yeah, it's pretty much it. It's just a little thing. Yeah, like I know what he was or what he did, the role that he had. It's just a little bit of extra, maybe like conversations that may have been had or something, and that'll pretty much be it. Yeah, and Aleister trying to do his thing with Touma. Okay. You better, bro, I'd be like, you better go find someone else to do that with. Like, nah, bro. I'm like, you are not doing that with me. I'm not with that. But yeah, I'm just looking right now. Yeah, Coronzon. So yeah, I know. Yeah, I already said it. So yeah, there's a video that I gotta look at. I'm gonna look at that as well. Well, actually, yeah, I don't even know, because really this is pretty much like pre-recording right now. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna actually upload certain things. So it may be the Coronzon video before this, or this may just come out. So yeah, right now I'm just simply pre-recording like New Testaments. So yeah, for you guys it may seem like regular, but yeah, I'm just simply pre-recording right now, and yeah, just trying to get in whatever I can before I just get a whole bunch of work. Well yeah, let's see. I guess perfect. Might read this. Small baby wrapped in a blanket. She could not have opened the examination room on her own. Yeah, because she's in the stroller. But let's see, there was also a stroller made of smooth wood. Lady in the dress was holding the handle and rocking it back and forth. But she too was made of soft wood. The design of it all was clearly in the Western style, but the smoothly shaved down wood was a lot like a wooden statue modeled after an Eastern, was it Tinyo? That gave it all a weird mixture of Japanese, Western, and I'll probably skip a little bit here. Three-dimensional puzzle. Okay, it became like smooth rocking horse. What is that? The experience of a what stroller? Like what? Other was both a weapon and shield. With the smooth textures, cleverly hiding joints. Okay, Professor Suit know of the bank. Oh yeah, what he was just talking about. Okay. Simply surrounded. Proxy meshes. You did quite well as a babysitter. Delinquent. I will praise you for that. Yeah, after he took her. Your skills were awkward in a number of places, but it's the thought that counts, isn't it? He did not know what this meant. The crib, the wet nurse, and the three-dimensional puzzle of toys had all this woodwork come from the baby in the center. Okay. So just seeing what was being said right there and what was going on. Oh, what was this? What? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Pushed out. Describe that. Yeah, let's describe all of that. Okay. Here, yeah, some more with that lolly stuff, right? Can't get enough of that. But whatever, that's Toaru. As long as they got that deep story, like yeah, authentic or something, I'm here for it. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. Like it may be a little weird moments here and there, but at least it redeems itself and makes up for it with all the story and the characters and all that. Yeah. It's just not like a simple anime where it's just straight all of that. Like, nah, there's some anime that's just straight that. Like, they really emphasize that. Maybe people like Tsuchimikado, you know what I'm talking about. But nah, people aren't weird in here like that. No, yeah, it's just little moments from here to there. But other than that, that's pretty much about it. I'm gonna just, well, not end it off on that. Let me see. I was going to end it off on some. Well, yeah, I guess end it off on here. Here we go. So, yeah, I don't know. I might just do New Testament 20 or Coronzon because I haven't even looked at either of those yet. And then just upload, and you guys will just see whenever, yeah, what order I upload it in. But other than that, hope you guys did enjoy this. Make sure you like, subscribe again, and I'll just see you guys in the next one.